This nibble originally aired on RSBANDB Update, episode 856, Glorious Gravestones. Enjoy. There was also the question and Burnout raised from this, and this was written by Sirion in an Informer article, and I think it goes without saying that what is the whole point of a weekly track system? If you boil it down to its core.
To give us free stuff?
Engagement. In that you're going to feel like, oh, it's reset time. I have to log in and do these 3 daily challenges. And it does help you in terms of getting to your goal, but he puts it out in such a wonderful way that he says, and I'm just going to quote from the article here. You guys can read the rest at informer.rsbnb.com. He says, daily challenges can also be dangerous. Instead of giving you a goal when you want to play, completing daily challenges every day can be the goal for logging in by itself. This is how players can quickly burn out on a game. In the old daily challenge system, if you missed a day, you worked a bit harder the next day to catch up. In the new system, that still works, unless it happens to be a Tuesday, but it's going to cost you Viswax. So you better log in every day if you want to get all the rewards on that weekly track. And that's the one huge downside of this. And he closes by saying, I hope that Jagex does not close the door on improvements to the system. Choice and flexibility isn't a bad thing, but it is important to look at the long-term damage you are doing by altering the player's behaviors instead of mercilessly driving up short-term metrics. The timing of this update, right after 4 months of high-octane content releases, seems like it may not entirely be a coincidence, but what is gained by pushing players even deeper into looming RuneScape burnout? We should always remember player retention and long-term business success is a marathon and not a sprint. So while this feels...
That's a great point.
That feels...
It does turn it into a chore.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This system feels wonderful on the top, and I am engaging with it, and I really do like it. But everybody just needs to remember at the end of the day that as appealing as these things can be, you need to remember that you should not burn yourself out on this game.
No, and I mean, honestly, though, I think that's a problem that pre-existed this system in my opinion.
With DailyScape, right?
Yeah. So I mean, this is still guilty of the same of the same thing. Only it's improved on the other end of it.
Yeah. And it feels as though it fits directly into the scheme of mobile gameplay, which is another thing you mentioned when we were starting off here. So there's that too. But overall, I think the execution is absolutely flawless on this by Mod Stu and team. I asked around in the friends chat and the clan chat, and the average rating of this update seems to be about a 3 out of 5, mainly for this idea that it creates the sense that if you don't do it, you're gonna miss out, and it perpetuates the whole DailyScape thing even harder. So that would be the number one thing that I think, if you were looking for a negative in this, would be that one to pull out. I think my last thing on this is that it uses the new TrueType font system, so it actually looks wonderful on mobile and on the desktop client scaled up as well. So there's that. You can find full episodes of RSBANDB Update right here on this YouTube channel. If you found this video useful or just enjoyed it, like and subscribe, or leave a comment.